Hey, what's shaking, everybody? It's your boy King of the Golden State here, coming through with you with a episode of the Wednesday Pile. And it's a late Wednesday, clearly, but I had a good reason. Got a girlfriend, so kind of one of those things where it's like, you gotta make the quality time, and you know, what's got to be done is got to be done. So, we just got back from watching Batman in theaters, and the Michael Keaton Batman. Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson Batman movie. That was, I guess they re-released it over through Century Theaters for like one night only. So she wanted to see that, and I said, "How can I say no?" To my girlfriend wanting to go see Batman. How many girls want to go see Batman just out of the blue? You we keep having this discussion about who's a better Batman. For her, she still sticks with Michael Keaton, and I love Michael Keaton as well, but I keep telling her that Ben Affleck did a great job playing Batman / Bruce Wayne, but she hasn't seen Batman vs. Superman yet, so I don't think she's got hit with the bad news yet on how not great that movie was, but not terrible either, so anyway, I digress. I mean, it was, like I said, it was a good time. We had a good time at the theater, and watched, it was kind of cool watching the 1989 movie Batman in theaters, and it's the first time I watched it in theaters, so like ever since it came out, period. Like when I was 11, I remember watching that thing. Like I remember standing outside, waiting to watch it. I was like, holy shit, this is gonna be great. And while standing in line, like everybody else was, and I was reading this book. I mean, I was kind of spoiling myself, but it was, it's the adaptation. But I was so excited that, as a kid, you just get the movie adaptation and you're just flipping through pages like, fuck it, this is great. And then when you watch it on screen, you're like, oh my God, this is so damn good. And, yeah, I mean, I just felt like a kid again, just sitting there and just, chills going through my spine. Like, my God. But, yeah, guys, I'm here. I got the Wednesday Pile. And I think I may have picked up a few things. I'm looking through my pile right now. I think I may have picked up a few things that I probably shouldn't have picked up. But I got them. They're mine. Big deal. But yeah, let me show off some stuff, guys. And you guys could move on with the rest of your life. But, a lot of, once again, pick up, some of the DC Rebirth stuff. I'm behind on reading Action Comics. I got some other stuff I'm trying to read up on, but I'm still going to read this at some point. I just like the cover. I like the way this is a Gary Frank cover. I think this is clearly the alternate cover, the variant cover. And Gary Frank, if you guys remember Gary Frank back in the days when he drew the Hulk, he did a great job drawing the Hulk, but he got much better as an artist through the years. And I'm just looking at the way he draws Superman. Like he purposely is drawing Superman more like Christopher Reeve, which is really cool. And I really love the way, I mean, in my opinion, Gary Frank probably does the best version of, best drawings of Superman / Clark Kent. It's just, it just stops you for a minute and you're like, holy shit, So he did that again. Also gave this one, I'm giving this one a shot, is Red Hood and the Outlaws. I really don't care about Red Hood and the Outlaws, but being that it's like a DC Rebirth thing, I'm probably going to collect everything DC Rebirth until I realize I've wasted too much money. Something tells me like Red Hood and the Outlaws tells me I'm probably wasting too much money. So I'm going to give that a read. I'll try to see if I can read that over the weekend. This one looks like a pretty interesting pickup for me. It was another Rebirth series here. Superwoman, it's supposed to be Lois Lane, and it's got the Terry Dodson variant, or actually, I think that's a variant. I'm not sure. See, here it goes again. I don't know which one's a variant. I mean, this could be the regular cover, and this could be the variant. It's hard to tell, but yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think this might be the regular cover, and that's a variant. I just don't get it. But yeah, it looks like something like Superwoman might be one of those titles that has the ability to become a long-running series. Not like one of those things where it's going to cancel or something like that. None of that shit. But it looks pretty good. Got this Wonder Woman. Still digging it. I really don't understand I really don't understand. I believe this is Nicola Scott. I mean, the cover. And I like her artwork, but this cover is not the greatest cover. And I like, I like the Frank Cho cover, the black and white cover, better. But yeah, Nicola Scott. I mean, if you've seen her work on Black Magic with Greg Rucka, she did a great job. This one's okay. It's not bad, but it's doable. I just can't believe Frank Cho is no longer going to be doing covers for Wonder Woman after issue 6. But I did hear he's going to be doing Harley Quinn covers, which I was like, hell yeah, dude, I love that. Also, decided to pick up another issue of New Superman. It's about the Chinese Superman, and this issue's got, I believe it's a Chinese Wonder Woman and Chinese Batman. I gotta read this, because this one, it's got it. I mean, I'm sure it's somewhere along the line, this has got some sort of stability. If not, it's gonna be very limited. It looks interesting, So yeah, nowadays, like, half my pile has been, like, inundated with DC books, that are rebirth worthy, like, say, Detective Comics, Once again, I think, I want to say that's the variant, and this is the regular cover. It's just getting too complicated at this point. And, yeah, it's starting to piss me off. But anyway, this one was kind of interesting. Deathstroke. And the variant here is supposed to be by Stephen Platt here, and this one's on the left. You clearly know this is a variant, and when Stephen Platt does a cover, So, some people like this cover, some people don't. I personally like this cover, because of the fact that Stephen Platt, if you look at his Moon Knights and his Rob Liefeld Prophet drawings, you find out he's doing too much. I feel like he's doing too much. When you see him do something like this, you could do too little. You could do a lot by doing too little, and that helps. And I think he did a great job with this picture here. He didn't do too much. He just drew the character, and that was it. It wasn't like too much detail or crazy lines or crap. I think he did a great job, and keep on doing the covers if that's the case. We haven't seen much Stephen Platt in a long time. Also, goddamn, I'm going through my pile. I realize I got like all this DC Universe stuff. Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps, I got that. Also picked up the Flash, which, like I said, I don't know which one's a variant cover. I think they just don't care. They say, hey, just choose a cover at this point. So picked that up. But the one main DC title I picked up was, which I was crazy enough to pick up all 4 variants for, because right now, this is the funny part. I don't know which one's the regular cover. All-Star Batman. Picked up that by Snyder and Romita Jr. So I picked those up. And yeah, it's funny though, but this is printed on different print stock. You can feel like you can kind of see that it's kind of on a different gloss. So if you look at, you kind of can tell the difference, because the Deathstroke, for example, is shinier, and this one's kind of more of a smoothed out version. And yeah, I haven't read this yet, clearly, because it just came out today. I'm gonna read it this week, but my hopes for All-Star Batman is that they're picking up from where Jim Lee and Frank Miller left off from their run of All-Star Batman, because it ended abruptly and they'd never bothered going back to it. So, I got that cover as well, and also this cover here, which is by John Romita Jr., which I think is a sick fucking cover. I love that cover. The only problem is the Batarang looks like a goddamn bow, and I'm sure a lot of you guys aren't alone on that, because I think personally it doesn't look like a Batarang. It looks like a fucking bow, and he's, I don't know. It's kind of annoying looking, but yeah. So got that. Also, let's see. Picked up this 1 in 10 contest of champions variant of Black Panther, and I just thought it was a pretty cool one. I got the regular cover, but this was a really cool variant looking. I'm not sure who did it. I'll probably have to look inside, but I like that variant. And also picked up something called the Black Monday Murders by Image Comics and written by Jonathan Hickman and drawn by Tom Coker. So I think this might be a pretty good one. I'm not sure. I don't have no clue what the hell it's about, but you know, anything by Hickman could be pretty impressive. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for the Wednesday pile. As far as like best of stuff, you know, I got some other stuff. You know, definitely a lot of X-Men. You know, a lot of Spider-Man and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You know, and yeah, I got those hanging around. So I just want to share what I had with you guys real quick. And yeah, if you guys like this video, want to see more action going on here as far as me showing like more haul stuff and what have you, be sure to hit the like button on the bottom. Go ahead and comment, you know, as well, and subscribe. And other than that, I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.